I have 3 messages that you might need to hear right now. And I'm sharing them because if you see yourself differently, then the way that you see the world changes. And if you change the way that you see the world also changes. Because as you know, we don't see the world as it is. We see the world as we are. And so we have this confirmation bias that whatever we're looking for, we will actually find evidence for. And so I don't like to work just on the level of strategy or behavior with my clients. I work on the level of identity, because otherwise we will be just shifting the furniture and moving the furniture on the Titanic rather than actually changing the course of the boat to safely get you where you want to go. So here's the first message that I want to share with you. You are not too much. Whatever you've been told as a child, that you are too loud, taking too much space, that you're too emotional, you might be carrying that still within you and you're holding yourself back because of that belief. But my sense is that what was a liability, or where you're judging yourself and thinking that you are too much, it's actually an asset. It's a quality of yours that you are invited to bring more of your aliveness and to bring more of your extraordinary, unique nature and your way of being. Because through that, if we live more of our aliveness, we become these living permission slips, as Jamie Cato calls them, to actually give other people permission to live more of their unique expression as well. So my sense is that we need people who are truly alive these days and who embody their true essence and who are not holding themselves back in this, because we have numbed ourselves to a level of mediocrity in our society that just makes us complacent with the things that are going on. And we need people who step up and say like, no, there's more to life and I'm ready to explore that. So you are not too much. The second message is you are not alone. So many people that I work with think that they are the only ones who have a longing for a more beautiful world. And especially in the business world or in politics or in other spheres where the traditional materialistic worldview has still a very strong hold, it can be easy to think that everyone else is really believing in what they're doing. But Charles Eisenstein puts it this way. He says, everyone is just going through the motions. We're following these empty rituals that no one really believes in anymore. And so everyone participates but nobody believes is his phrase to express this sentiment that there is more and others are feeling that as well, but maybe it needs someone who steps up and reaches out and shows him or herself vulnerably and says, I'm here for something bigger. I'm here for more and I'm stepping up for that. And through that, you will find the others. There's a beautiful quote by Timothy Leary, who speaks about finding the others and acknowledging that you're not like the other ones. I also wrote this article about the eagle who is raised by chicken and who believes that he needs to perform at the chicken game. But the eagle was never meant to be a chicken. The eagle was meant to soar in the sky and find other eagles to play a very different game with him. And the third message that I want to share is you are not in control. And this might seem a bit counterintuitive, but if we actually surrender to what is really happening on this planet, it is so much bigger than any single individual could ever possibly control. There's something very magnificent if we allow ourselves to let ourselves be guided by life and not holding on to this fear-based control that is dominating so many people's lives. They think by having a stable job, you will have the stability, the certainty that you will have an income. But how easily can it be that through a crisis, through the company going bankrupt, all of that will fall apart? And so there is no certainty in believing that we're in control of life. Life is so much bigger, and actually that is a good thing because we don't need to do it all by ourselves. We can follow our highest excitement and focus on what makes us come alive, and through that allowing life to guide us and bring the synchronicities and the magic that will eventually lift us up. And follow this trail of breadcrumbs that if you do one small thing that excites you, it'll lead you to your next excitement, and constantly using this as a compass without needing to control where this path is taking you, but surrendering to life, that it shows you how much more magnificent, how much more magical life can be if you're not holding on tight and trying to control the outcome or have a certain need that you're attached to these expectations or how things will turn out. So really bringing us more into the present moment, bringing us into what makes us feel joyful and brings us this bliss, follow your bliss, as Joseph Campbell says, and then trusting that everyone else is following their highest excitement, everything will be taken care of. Not from a place of duty or sacrifice, but more from a place of real fulfillment, joy, and this excitement. So I'm very grateful that there are people out there who are really excited about thinking about technological innovations to mitigate climate change. I'm not excited about that. I'm excited about deep consciousness change and transformation work. And so I can focus on the inner aspect of our human evolution because I know that there are other people who are excited about other things. So I don't have to worry about saving the world anymore. I don't have to control all the different aspects of what's going on in this world. I can just trust that I am guided to do whatever work I'm here to do. These are the 3 messages that I wanted to share with you. You're not too much, you're not alone, and you're not in control. And so if there's one thing in these messages that I shared with you, find a way to live that more. Find a way to bring more of your aliveness and allow yourself to be too much and give others permission to be too much or what seems to be too much. Find other people to connect with, to be vulnerable with, to share your visions, to share your dreams with. And find one thing that really excites you today and just do that without any attachment to the result of the outcome. I'm super happy to dive deeper into all of these and bring in more of these perspectives that allow us to expand into more of who we really are, more into our essence. And I'm hosting a free group coaching call, the Soul Alignment, every first Thursday of the month. The next one is coming up this coming Thursday, and I really look forward to welcoming you there. You'll find all the details in the description below. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.